I started this Perry on November 27th. It is now December 31st, and I figured it would be done. It seems that normally fruit wine, because of the types of sugars that are in it, will ferment in, I don't know, a couple weeks. So I checked on it after a few days, since I have already racked it, and I was shocked to find what I found. It is still fermenting, albeit pretty slowly, as we can see here, that the airlock's kind of taking its sweet time. So I really didn't expect this crazy nuclear Gatorade looking stuff to go for a whole month. Now it's fermenting that slow because of the temperature. It's almost 60 degrees Fahrenheit. It's gotten down to 52. This is the temperature extremes for a year, but it's been pretty cold lately, so it's probably been 55 to 60 in here. So because of that, the yeast is fermenting much slower than it would when it was 76 degrees. Now what's cool about that is that in the finished product, there should be less off flavors. Off flavors being typically like a kind of jet fuel, ethanol, rotten egg, kind of those types of smells. Typically, those are limited when you are fermenting with lower temperatures, or so I've been told, because it forces the yeast to slow down a little bit, so there's less competition, and the yeast end up not being as stressed. I'm sure somebody will come in and correct me on this and give like the actual scientific reason, but that was my takeaway when I learned from it. This isn't the best example, but it is an example. These two cases are a field blend that I made with apples that I picked and crushed over the summer. And this is turning out to be pretty good, but there is just a little bit of that off smell, or at least there was. And I think that's because I was fermenting in the summer and it was just hotter. Whereas this case of my special reserve stuff, I fermented this in, I think it was late winter, early spring, so much lower temperatures, and that stuff smells fantastic. That smells just like a really, really crisp apple with just a little bit of alcohol in it. And that is way more pleasant to drink than that. That stuff's good, but that stuff's really good. And so I have high hopes for this Pear cider. Crazy to think, but this is going to be rounding out the Orthopraxis uploads for 2025. Thanks for watching throughout the year. It's been a fantastic year, and I have high hopes for 2026 for both myself and for you. Cheers.